Now, a group of academic researchers have called on institutions of higher education to support research students, especially those involved in graduate studies. United under the Network for Education and Multidisciplinary Research Africa, the researchers are concerned that many postgraduate research students are frequently frustrated during their studies, which tend to take too long to complete. This, they say, frustrates would-be researchers,
which are presented here on how to do research teaching integration. We usually find that in academics, we tend to challenge students. Being empathetic means to put yourself in the shoes of the student. Put yourself in the shoes of the research colleague. Put yourself in the shoes of this master student. We find that sometimes people's reasoning may stop somewhere. They need to be given time. So you have seen some people who reach a level of breaking the colleagues, breaking especially the research students, that they demand. Actually, what requires rigor, some people have talked about rigor. Rigor requires you to bend but not break. You challenge the student but don't frustrate.
The number of fruits coming together as NEMRA, already we are participating in research on how to take research out of a unit where it is being repeated, and say no, networking with universities so that we have a common goal, or the research we are doing is not repeated, but it can actually be developed further within the same, I would call it the same thread.
Part of what we are doing to ensure that the research we do impacts people is, first of all, being very intentional about engaging communities, so that we are not speaking to ourselves in an echo chamber, but we are actually listening to the communities, having them input in the research design, but also sharing the findings and trying to find solutions together. One other area that we want to go into even more seriously is translating into the local languages, so that the things that we find out can be broken down into languages that people who are affected by them actually understand.
We now take a break, but Interview at 1 continues shortly.